Hi there, I'm Molly.
And I'm Jaymie, and this is our From the Pasture with Hired Hand podcast.
For 15 years now, we've been proudly helping breeders promote hundreds of thousands of pedigree livestock with our easy-to-use animal management-driven website software.
And let's not forget about Hired Hand Live, where over $1 million worth of livestock is sold online each year.
We're excited to bring you market trends, sales data, advice from your fellow breeders, and stories from the ranch.
Our software makes managing your website and your animals a breeze, so you can focus on what you love.
So let us handle your digital chores while you tune in to another episode of From the Pasture with Hired Hand.
Welcome back to From the Pasture with Hired Hand. In today's post-sale recap, we're reflecting on the Eddie Wood Cowtown Classic, where many Longhorns found new homes and greener pastures to call their own. We'll be diving into all the key data from the weekend, including the most viewed animals, top-selling lots, both online and in person, and the overall number of views from hiredhandlive.com. If you're curious about how the bidding unfolded and which consignments caught the most attention, stick with us as we break it all down.
To kick off the recap of the Eddie Wood Cowtown Classic, first we're going to read some comments we received through our text line from people who attended, sold, or purchased animals. The first one that we received says, "Today was a great step forward for the Texas Longhorn breed. The partnership announcement of the TLBAA with the Fort Worth herd, the Hall of Fame ceremony, and the best Eddie Wood sale in many years was a wonderful display to the thousands of Fort Worth stock show patrons, and it set the tone for a great 2025 in the Texas Longhorn breed."
Another comment we received says, "Our favorite moments were certainly seeing all the past Hall of Fame families and Bob and Pam Loomis receive the well-deserved honor. We'd like to thank Wayne and Joanna Manning for the great consignment we were fortunate enough to snatch up. We love adding back animals that go back to our foundation family, and we would like to thank Dr. Gene Fleischner for their purchase of BCR Monica Rose. We look forward to getting to meet him in person and thanking him."
That came from Suzanne Forkelson with Bull Creek Longhorns, so thanks for texting us, Suzanne. The next comment came from Kurt Twining with Silver Sea Longhorns. "I think that the winners were the consigners and the new TLBA leaders, who raised the bar on the animals and entry fees, reduced the number of lots, and took the time to recognize industry icons. What a difference."
Our next comment says, "Congrats to Gene Fleisner on all your purchases. There were 3 or 4 that I wanted. Nice job, Gene."
Buxton Longhorns responded to the message saying, "Congratulations to Robeson Ranch and Scott Sanders for buying Lot 26 and Lot 40. Thank you from Buxton Longhorns. The sale cows all looked great, and overall the sale was really great. Good job to all the participants."
And our last comment was from Donnie Taylor, and he responded with, "Awesome."
The unofficial total was $452,550, while the unofficial average was $9,838. The internet-only average on Hired Hand Live was $5,988.
With this being the first sale of 2025 to be included in our Hired Hand Live Trends and Averages series, the 2025 annual average to date is 9,838, while the internet-only average to date is 5,988. Not a bad start.
One interesting stat looking at last year to this year for this specific sale is that this year there were 23,546 total views of consignments online. In 2024, there were 11,319 total views, so more than double the number of views on the animals online. Congratulations.
The most viewed lot after the sale was Lot 10, A.M. Rose's Ruby, consigned by Austin and Savannah Rohr with 1,347 hits. She was also the second most viewed animal before the sale, with 953 views. And now a word from our sponsors.
Do you sometimes feel like you're the only one who doesn't have it all figured out? Rural life can be isolating, but it doesn't have to be.
Welcome to Ag's Most Okayest Farm Girls, the podcast for women who are craving connection, laughter, solidarity, camaraderie, and just overall encouragement in your everyday life and dreams.
Each week, your hosts, Annalise, that's me, and Courtney will cover topics such as farm life, mom life, making money online, side hustles, hobbies, sharing on social media, jobs off the farm, and so much more.
Us rural gals need to stick together, so saddle up for some fun, real, and unsolicited advice and stories from our everyday farm lives.
Grab a drink. We're Ag's most okayest farm girls, and we're here to help. Listen wherever you find podcasts.
From the Pasture by Hired Hand is presented by R3 Hilltop Ranch. Located in Chilton, Texas, R3 Hilltop Ranch has been breeding registered Texas Longhorns since 2006. What began as 3 heifers has grown into our current herd, which you can explore on our website at r3hilltop.com. We're passionate about loud colors, longhorns, and docile temperaments, but it's the easy-keeping, low-maintenance traits of Texas Longhorns that initially attracted us and continue to drive our herd growth. In addition to livestock, we proudly offer certified Longhorn beef products. Visit r3hilltop.com/beef to learn more. Thank you for listening and enjoy exploring our ranch online at r3hilltop.com.
Are you a new Longhorn breeder eager to educate yourself on market trends and sale prices? Stay in the loop with our text messages. Get the latest updates, events, and insider tips on all things Longhorns delivered straight to your phone.
Stay informed by texting website to 888-700-8131, then reply with Longhorns. That's website to 888-700-8131. Sign up today and take your breeding program to the next level.
Now let's go over the top 5 sellers and buyers for in-person activity. And one thing to note before we get into the numbers here is that 4 out of 5 of the most viewed animals online before the sale were also in the 5 highest sellers during the sale, all selling to in-person buyers. The 5th highest selling lot overall was lot number 21, M7 Important Tradition, consigned by M7 Longhorns, selling for $25,000.
Coming in at number 4 for the highest selling lot overall was lot 0, BL Monica's Blossom, HOF, consigned by Loomis Ranch. She sold for $27,000 to the Whitlock Vanderford Partnership.
The 3rd highest selling lot overall to an in-person buyer during the sale was lot number 6, ECR Crystal Octave, consigned by El Coyote Ranch, selling for $28,000.
The 2nd highest selling lot overall was lot 35, BCR Monica Rose, 127, consigned by Suzanne Torkelson, sold for $36,000 to Jean Fleisner.
Stepping out the sale to in-person buyers, the number 1 highest selling lot was lot number 10, AM Roses Ruby, consigned by Austin and Savannah Rohr, selling for $69,000 to the Floyd Brett Hengler Whitlock Partnership.
Now we'll go over the top 5 sellers and online buyers. Coming in at number 5 is lot 44, RM Cadillac Hopes 886, consigned by Mark Gilliland, sold for $7,000 to Adam DeSplinter.
Coming in at the 4th highest selling lot on Hired Hand Live was lot number 23, Hubble's Rio Riviera 4, consigned by Mark Gilliland, selling for $7,000 to Adam DeSplinter.
Number 3 was lot 5, which was an embryo consigned by Jay Wachter and Dan Grove. It sold for $7,000 to Sam Byler.
The 2nd highest selling lot to an internet buyer through Hired Hand Live was lot number 26, BL Lady X, consigned by Tom and Amy Buxton, selling for $7,000 to Steve Sanders.
The number 1 was lot 17, OHL Annie, consigned by Dale Hunt, who sold for $10,500 to Mike Crawford.
We'd like to thank all of our online bidders and buyers and watchers, and we have a few more internet influence stats from Hired Hand Live to go over here. There was $53,900 value added through internet bidding for this sale, 195 online bids, and 9 lots sold online to 8 different online buyers.
The next upcoming sale is a Texas Longhorn Legacy Sale, which is on March 14th and 15th in Grapevine, Texas.
And that wraps up our Eddie Wood Cowtown Classic sale recap. We hope you enjoyed hearing about the Longhorns who've now moved on to new pastures. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future updates from the Pasture with Hired Hand. Until next time, take care of your cattle, enjoy the pastures you roam, and we'll see you soon.
When it comes to buying and selling livestock, trust is everything. At Hired Hand Live, we have a platform that breeders and buyers rely on, whether participating in a live auction, an internet-only event, or hosting their own online auction. Our secure, user-friendly system ensures that your bid counts, and every transaction is backed by our commitment to integrity.
Whether you're a part of a consignment sale or planning your own internet auction, Hired Hand Live connects breeders and buyers live and online. Discover why breeders trust us with their livestock auctions. Visit hiredhandlive.com today.
Looking for top quality Longhorns and a taste of true Texas spirit? Look no further than Cantera Cattle Company. Our passion for Longhorns shines at Old Gringo Ranch, where tradition meets excellence. Visit us online at CanteraCattleCompany.com and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for the latest updates and ranch life fun. Ready to experience it yourself? Schedule your visit by emailing canteracattle@gmail.com. Remember, God is great, Longhorns are good, and life is crazy.
Hey, if you love From the Pasture with Hired Hand, why not go check out my podcast, The Big Iron Podcast with Andrew Shigori, where we dive into the world of registered Texas Longhorns and what it means to be an agriculture entrepreneur in the modern world, with a little Southern flair, of course. Find the Big Iron Podcast wherever you get your podcasts.